Okay, so December 9th. And if you're listening, I guess you're kind of interested in this whole idea of fellowship and faith, right?
Gets us out right.
Well, we've got these excerpts from Daily Reflections. It's a book of meditations they use in AA.
Hmm.
But the thing is, what they're talking about, it goes way beyond that. Like, anyone can relate to needing connection and wanting to find some kind of bigger meaning.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. Those are like universal human needs.
So let's just jump right in. This first excerpt, it doesn't mess around. It's basically saying, hey, you weren't made to go through life solo.
Right.
What hits you when you read how it talks about fellowship?
Well, the thing that jumps out to me is how it links fellowship to like survival.
Survival.
Yeah, it's not just about, feeling good or having
Yeah.
buddies. It's saying that especially when you're battling something really tough, like addiction, having that built-in support system is crucial.
I see. Yeah.
It's the shared experiences, the understanding you get from people who've actually walked in your shoes that can be so powerful for recovery.
And then it throws out this question, right?
Mm.
Do I fully appreciate what the fellowship of AA means to me? Whoa.
Right.
Lets you stop and think, like, am I taking this for granted?
For sure. It's forcing you to reflect on a deeper level, not just, oh yeah, fellowship is nice, but hold on. How has this actually changed my life? What's my role in this whole thing?
Am I giving back as much as I'm getting out?
Exactly. Big questions.
Okay, so we've got that first excerpt, all about finding strength in numbers, right?
Yeah.
And then the second one, it dives into that whole yearning for meaning. It talks about people feeling lost and restless, like they're searching for something, but they don't even know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've all been there, right, at some point.
Absolutely. It's like a universal experience. We've all felt that at some point.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because this excerpt connects that feeling of restlessness to like a lack of purpose,
Hmm.
to not having something that your whole life revolves around.
Yeah, like not having that thing that gives you direction.
Exactly, yeah. And, thinking about it from a biblical point of view, it kind of lines up with that whole idea that, like, we were created by God and for God.
Mhm.
That the real ultimate meaning, like our purpose, comes from being in a relationship with Him.
So instead of just wandering around, it's about finding that North Star, that thing that guides you.
Totally.
And here, it's pointing to faith, to believing in something bigger than yourself, specifically God, as a way to get grounded, to figure out where you're going.
Exactly. And it uses this really cool phrase, objective and purpose. What it's saying is faith can give you this clarity, this understanding of why you're here and what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It's not just about, feeling all warm and fuzzy. It's about making your life match up with something way bigger than you, with God's plan.
That's powerful.
And from a biblical perspective, finding that purpose, it often means helping others, sharing what you've learned with those who are still trying to figure things out.
Yeah, like paying it forward.
Exactly. It's like you're passing the torch, helping them find that same sense of peace and purpose.
And then it finishes with this prayer,
Yeah.
asking for that restlessness inside to be calmed by finding rest in God.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And, that really echoes what the Bible talks about.
It does, yeah.
Finding rest in God's presence, like
Yeah.
fully trusting in His guidance and His provision.
It ties it all together so nicely. We've talked about needing connections, wanting to find meaning, and how believing can actually address both those things.
Right, right.
At the end of the day, these excerpts are offering a way to find peace and purpose, not just in recovery, but like in everything.
It really makes you think about all the different ways people try to find that sense of belonging,
Yeah.
Like some people find it in their communities, others through, I don't know, music or art or whatever.
Mhm.
And for some people, it's faith.
Right.
But what's really cool is that these excerpts, they acknowledge that the search is real. And they offer this answer, this potential answer that's rooted in connecting with God. It's definitely something to think about.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.